Hey y'all, it's March 22nd, 2017, and I am doing something new today. I've never had this kind of beehive before. I've been doing bees for a long time, but this is called a top bar hive, so I am totally clueless as to how to make this happen exactly. But I am going to install my bees. I picked up my package of bees today. Say it's 3 pounds, probably about 10,000 bees in there. And up here in the top is a queen. And first thing I'm going to do is install her, put her in the hive. Hope this goes okay. I'm not going to dress up a whole lot for it. I don't usually wear a veil and stuff like that. We just usually have pretty good understanding. So I may get the crap stung out of me. That's okay. Anyway, let's just see how this goes. I got rid of all my bees a few years ago. Didn't think I'd be doing this anymore, but my son talked me into it. He's going into beekeeping. So Wes, this is kind of for you. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and get the queen out of here first. Got some staples here I gotta remove. Brand new hive tool. Never been used before. Rid of my old one. There we go. Get that off. A little cap here. Take this out. Kind of loaded down with bees on the other end of it. Coffee can. Come on now, girl. Get that lid ready to put back on there here in a second. Okay. They're not happy. Sugar water in that can, that's what they've been eating on in transport. If any of you are interested, Ray Civitz that I got these from over in Toccoa, he's got hundreds more of bees available if anybody's interested in getting a hive started, so just FYI. Oh yeah, they're wanting to get out of there. Tell you what, I got a little sugar water here that I mixed up. It's in a little spray bottle, so I'm going to spray them and maybe they get all sticky and they start cleaning each other, and that's not soap, that's sugar water in there. And maybe calm them down a little bit. Yeah, they're pretty friendly. Buzzing around, saying hi to me. All right, queen is in here, y'all. Shake those off of there. If you can see or not, but inside this little box, inside there is the queen, and there she is over on that far side. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then she's got about 4 or 5 little helpers in there with her. She's ready to get out of there. Now, it looks like they've got a cork here in the end of this, so we're going to pull that out here in a second. Got a nail in my pocket. What I'm going to do is just lay this in the bottom of the beehive, and they will she will eventually work her way out of this little box. Now, you can't see it, but there's a little plug of sugar in there. Well, you can see here on this side, it's sugar that they eat on some. So what I'm going to do with this nail is I'm going to kind of punch a hole through that. And what the other bees are going to do is that they're going to eat that plug out of there, and that gives them time to get used to her as the queen and everything. They get used to each other. So by the time it'll take a day or so for them to eat that plug out, and then she'll be ready to be introduced to the rest of the, or she will be introduced to the rest of the hive. I got sugar water on my hands, so they're kind of getting all over me there with that. So I'm just going to lay that down in the hive. Actually, I'm going to pull this little tab off of here. Don't need that anymore. There we go. So I'm just going to lay her in there. And she's ready to go. All right. Now comes the fun part. This is where it gets interesting. Good sugar water. I'm going to reuse that. I can. It's hardly got any out of it. All right. I'm going to spray them a little more. I don't know, maybe make them a little more docile as they're grooming each other, getting that sugar off of themselves. All right. I've got a jar of sugar water here that I mixed up. I'm going to shake some of that in there so they'll know that it's over here on this other side. And I've got some little strips down there to sit it on. So that's ready to go. All right, let's see if we can get these critters in there. I'm just going to shake them out of this box in this hole here. It's in the top. Kind of get them all loosened up. Spray a little more here. Okay, kids, you all ready for your new house? See them jumping out of there? Just pouring them out. Get as many of them out of there as we can. Pretty amazing little creatures, I tell you. I dumped some of them out on the ground. They'll find their way up. I'm going to set this box, got a few left in it. Set it over here on this side where the entrance is to the hive. They'll work their way out of that. And there they go. Climb on in there, y'all. Got smushed in the process. Okay, now what's cool about this is what's it called, top bar hives. So this is all they're going to put their comb on the bottom of these bars that we just lay across the top here like this. And they will hopefully build their honeycomb along those little ridges in that bar. So we're just going to start off with about 5 bars across the top. And that'll get them started. They're going to be, got a lot of work to do. They started building that honeycomb. And that's why we feed them a lot of sugar water, so that they are able to do that. Thinking I'm going to take out a couple more of these bars over here and expand my sugar water area so that I can put that can in there that came with the bees. Maybe give them a little more food. That'll work. Yeah, fits. I'll just put these over on this side. A couple of them anyway. Okay, that's it. All right, y'all get out of here. Stuff off. And it is done. Cool thing about this hive too is it's got a little observation window here. We can open up, and at any time we can look in and see what they're doing. See them all in here? I don't know if you can see that or not. They're packed in there. There's a little window there where we can see them. They're just all packed in there. Hopefully they'll work their way out of there. And they're flying around. That does it. Looks like a success. Now I get them off of me so I can go in the house. Thanks for watching.